Now see the next question based on revaluation. The following is the balance sheet of X and Y as at 31st March 2019. The asset side building, furniture, debtors, stock and cash as given. The liability side capital of both the partner X and Y and creditors. Thereafter, at the bottom of the balance sheet, the partners share profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2. From 1st April 2019, they agreed to share profits and losses equally. So profit sharing ratio is going to change. Earlier they shared the profit, X and Y, share the profit, X and Y, share the profit earlier in the ratio of 3:2, old ratio. Now they have decided to change the profit sharing ratio equally, 1:1. There is a change in the profit sharing ratio. For this purpose, the following were agreed upon. Followings were agreed upon. The building are valued at 1,20,000. Current value of furniture to be taken at 45,000. Provision for doubtful debts at the rate of 10% to be created on debtors. Past journal entries and saw the revaluation account. So one by one, building are to be revalued 1,20,000. In the balance sheet, building is 80,000 and it is revalued by 1,20,000. So value of building has increased. When the value of building has increased, this will be shown in the credit side. Building account debit, to revaluation account. In the balance sheet, building is 80,000 and it is revalued at rupees 1,20,000. So revaluation figure is more than the book value and it is 40,000 more. So we'll write 40,000 with the increased value. So revaluation account debit to, building account debit to revaluation account. Narration will be very simple. The value of building is revalued on the date of change in profit sharing ratio. Next is current value of furniture to be taken at 45 and in the balance sheet the furniture value has given 30. So it is also increased. Furniture account debit, furniture account debit to revaluation account, and it is increased by balance sheet 30,000 and it is 45,000, so it is increased by 15,000. The next is provision for doubtful debts at the rate of 10% is to be created on debtors. Provision for doubtful debts is a liability. First of all, we have to know the provision for doubtful debts is an asset or is a liability. Provision for doubtful debts is a liability. So here the liability has increased because there is no as such provision for doubtful debts is given in the balance sheet. There is no previous figure. So this is the new one. New provision is created. So new liability has come into existence. So when the new liability has come into existence, so this will be debited. Revaluation account debit to provision for bad and doubtful dates. And it is 10% on the debtor. Debtor amount is 50,000. So 10% of 50,000 is 5,000. This is the entry. When we prepare the revaluation account, ledger of revaluation account, now we'll do the posting. It's a nominal account. So this building account debit to revaluation account, this will post in the credit side by building account, posting in the credit side of the ledger of revaluation 40,000. Next will be also posted in the credit side because revaluation is on credit, so it is 15. Next will be posted in the debit side to provision for, this one will be posted provision for
bad and doubtful dates. Bad and doubtful dates. It is 5,000. So credit side total is more. It is 55,000. So it's a profit. So profit on revaluation transfer to partners capital account. Partners capital account. And partners are X and Y. This amount 50,000, which is the difference amount, will be transferred to partners capital in the old ratio, that is 3:2. So 30,000 and 20,000. 50,000 will be divided in the ratio of 3:2. 30,000 and 20,000. Is it clear? So the next entry will be related to profit. Revaluation account debit. Revaluation account debit to X capital to Y's capital. This is 50,000. This 50,000 will be transferred in the ratio of 3:2. So profit on revaluation transferred to partners capital account. So this is the solution. But one more solution, we can solve this problem in another way. If it is given that the book value is not going to change, you are not allowed to change the book value of the assets or liability. You are not going to revise the book value, revise the figure of assets and liabilities. Then we will do the treatment in a different way. If you do the treatment in this way, in the new balance sheet, if you do the treatment through the revaluation account directly, then in the new balance sheet, means revised balance sheet, the assets and liability will be shown at their new figure. Means, come to the building. Now building will be at rupees 1,20,000. Furniture will be at the new figure 45. Debtors is 50. Then provision will be deducted. Less provision 5,000. This will be 45. So new figure will be reflected, and the partners capital account will also be changed, because this two figure will be transferred to partners capital account. So new value of partners capital account will be partners capital account figure will also be changed, X and Y. Previous figure was 90 and 60. So this profit will be added 30 and 20. So this will be 1,20,000 and this will be 80,000, the new value of capital. Rest of the figure will be same as before. But if we don't want to change the value of assets and liability in the new balance sheet, then what we'll do? We'll do the treatment directly. Instead of doing, we just prepare this one, not laser. We prepare the revaluation but not account, only to know the difference. We are not going to transfer this amount to partners capital account, only to know the difference. And the difference over here is 50. This 50 will be transferred, adjusted in their gaining and sacrificing ratios. So sacrificing ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. So X, old ratio is 3/5 and new ratio is 1/2. So 10, 6 minus 5, 1/10, and Y 2 by 5 minus 1 by 2, so 10, 4 minus 5, 1 by 10. So y is the gainer, y's capital account will be debited and x capital account will be credited. By what amount? 50,000 will multiply to 50, means 5,000. So through one single entry, we will do the adjustment of revaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities. Difference amount will be adjusted directly to the partner's capital account instead of passing the entry of revaluation account related to building and furniture and profit and loss. No, one single entry, through one single entry we will do it. There are two options. Either the value reflecting in the balance sheet of assets and liability will be changed. If we do it like this, we are going to do the things like this, then we will do the entry like this, revaluation account debit to building account and so. Otherwise, if you want that the previous value will be intact same as before, then by passing one single entry, we can do it. This one. Okay? In their gaining and sacrificing ratio, this difference amount directly transferred to partner's capital account in their gaining and sacrificing ratio.